We're Emily and Kyle. We started as coworkers in late night television and now we're best friends exploring NYC and our FYPs.
This is an interview show about obsessions. Ours, theirs, and maybe yours too. Welcome to We're Obsessed with You. Emily, pass me the Pfefferman file. Thank you. All good. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Welcome to We're Obsessed with You. I'm Kyle O'Donnell.
I'm Emily Himes.
And this is a show where we discuss the things we're obsessed with the people that we are obsessing over. We are two late night television bookers. I'm at Watch What Happens Live.
I'm at Late Night with Seth Meyers.
And we are best friends. Part of our job is to anticipate what people are going to care about, be ahead of trends, kind of be plugged into everything.
Yeah.
We are avid consumers of media, New York City,
totally.
the world around us.
Brooklyn.
We hope this show's a little filter to tell you about the things that we really should be caring about.
Yeah.
I am so excited to talk about my obsession today. It is something
can't wait.
deep, deep, deep in my bones. But first, let's catch up. How's your week?
My week was good. I would say the highlight was because I was working late Monday and Tuesday. Was seeing you on Wednesday.
It was so fun.
We went to East Sodi for dinner.
Yes.
With the publicist.
With a publicist.
And I don't think this bothers me as much as it bothers you. But when somebody asks you to dinner and then they don't make the plan and they don't make the reservation.
Yeah, it kind of drives me crazy.
Yeah, it drives you nuts though.
Because then people are scrambling. We've had this on the calendar for weeks. I've already been there. I had Chinese last night. Blah, 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 blah. It just kind of drives me crazy. If you invite people to dinner, you're in charge of everything. Like finding the place, the time, the reservation.
Should we go to dinner on Friday? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then it's like, well, where should we go?
It's so maddening to me.
Yeah. I think if it came up organically where you both tried to get a reservation, it would be like, we really want to try this place. Like, let's go Friday.
Right. And Isodi popped up last minute.
You made like 100 reservations before
I'm constantly canceling Resi, rebooking Resi. Yeah. But it was delicious.
I couldn't believe we got a reservation at East Sodi.
Like prime table too.
Like morning of.
Yeah. That lasagna is insane.
I think if you come to visit New York, you have to go to East Sodi and try it.
Yes.
Like it was really good. But also the lemon pappardelle.
Well, I was actually quite upset with you and actually the entire party because you wouldn't let me go to Chip City after to try the Tyra Banks hot ice cream.
I was still mad you wouldn't let me get the tortellini and brodo.
Because you can't share tortellini and brodo.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's so small. Everyone like takes two spoonfuls. You think it's weird sharing soup?
I think it's incredibly weird to share soup.
But it's not in a big bowl of soup. It's like a thin layer of soup.
Yeah, it's broth.
But thin layer. Like it's not I wouldn't want to share ramen with you.
I think it's so bizarre. I don't think it's a shareable food.
Okay, please weigh in here and let me know.
Yes.
Everybody. Because now I have to go back and try it solo, I guess. Because no one
I'll
share with me.
definitely go with you, but you can order it and I'll order the lasagna. You can have some of my lasagna. How about that?
But back to our girl, Tyra Banks.
Yes.
We watched the best TikTok of her going to Chip City.
Yes.
Which is, I think it's just in New York, Chip City.
No, I think it's nationwide now.
It is?
Yes. The most embarrassing thing about me is that there's a Chip City approximately 5 blocks away from me.
Very close.
And there are always like kids in there because it's right across from the school. And one time the person behind the counter goes, we have a loyalty program.
Were you like, me?
I was like, me? No, this is my first time here. It was like my third time that week. So now I'm part of the loyalty program. But she has collabed with Chip City, and you can get their hot ice cream at that location.
And no, hot ice cream does not mean just warmed up ice cream. Don't offend Tyra like that.
Milky, silky. Oh,
it's really, you can't explain it unless you've had it.
And
we haven't had it, so we can't explain it.
Maybe I'll try it tonight.
Oh, yeah, you'll be in the neighborhood.
Yes. This weekend, Emily, Super Bowl. What are you doing?
I really want to make pigs in a blanket with cornichon.
Delicious.
I've never made that before, but I saw a really pretty picture on Instagram, and I was like, I could do that.
I love a pig in a blanket.
So that would be nice.
Great.
What are you doing?
I'm going to friend of the pod, Dan Tanzili's Super Bowl party. He hosts every year. His partner, Ryan, has a very successful catering company, so they take catering very seriously at this party.
I appreciate that.
Last year, there was a hoagie.
A long one,
A
a big
long
one. That
hoagie.
is so fun.
That was delicious. Ryan made a caviar pie.
I've never been to a party with a caviar pie.
I know. And Jenna Bush Hager's queso, which I think is just like the Velveeta recipe. But
I love that she just slapped her name on that.
absolutely. Why not? America's sweetheart.
Yeah.
I obviously don't care about the game because I'm gay.
What color do you think the Gatorade will be that's poured onto the coach of the winning team?
Blue. I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to say orange.
Great.
Do you think what are these called? Prop
Parlays.
bets?
Oh.
This is a prop bet.
Yes. I don't understand gambling.
Do you think that the score of the winning team will be over or under 27?
I don't know.
You just say over or under.
But what's the average score?
Who cares? I don't know. It could be high, it could be low. I
Okay.
don't know.
High.
No, over. Under.
Oh. Over.
Okay, great. I'll take the under.
Okay.
So we'll circle back and see who got closest.
Great. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Another thing that we wanted to discuss is that we are huge voice noters.
Oh, yeah. We voice note all day.
Yes.
Every day.
And you were alarmed when our producer, Julia,
Yes.
seemingly saved your voice note.
And she's been doing it a lot recently, but I've been sending long notes via voice.
Yes.
And I thought she was saving them on purpose to like re-listen and as she was editing or something. And then the other day she saved one. I was like, you really don't have to save that one because it was so stupid. It was me like complaining for like 2 seconds. And she didn't realize this, but her phone is automatically saving voice notes.
Right.
Which is like not cool.
Not cool at all. I say things in a voice note that will get me indicted and sent to The Hague. Like it is war crimes are happening over my voice notes. And if anyone saves them, I call them out immediately. And I'm like, you have to delete that. And I understand that some people just have it automatically set so they save.
I didn't. I
Right.
didn't know you could do that. Also, my phone does not have the storage for that.
No. I'm constantly like deleting apps because I
Me
always
too.
am losing.
I'm going through my photos every night. Like, what am I going to do?
Yes. All screenshots. I always do 1 year. Here's a hack. Do 1 year ago. Then it'll show you like all the photos you took that week. And then I'm like, oh God, I like took this screenshot of some recipe that I never made. Delete.
I have so many recipes from like 2017 that I don't go back and look at those.
Never.
It's crazy.
You know what's a great app though? It's called Spilt, Spillt. It is a recipe saving app where you can pin recipes.
Oh, you told me about
But then you can also upload screenshots of recipes or photos of recipes, and they will AI it into a usable form. So all those things you can just screenshot, upload, and then they're saved there. You can delete the screenshot.
Jake Shane and Alex Earl for her first YouTube show recently. She asked him, would you rather drain your bank account or release all your text messages? And he said drain his bank account because he's like, he should use voice notes essentially because he's like, I've said really bad things via text that no one can ever see.
One time you texted me when Seth Meyers was on Watch What Happens Live, and you said, how was Seth? And then we voice noted for like an hour back and forth. And then something that you voice noted, I texted back and said, oh my God, he's such an idiot. So if anyone were to see our text messages, it looks like you said, how was Seth? And I respond, oh my God, he's such an idiot, which is also not great.
I have also spiraled because a voice note, if I send it to you, it disappears in 2 minutes on my end.
Yes.
Whether you have to read it for it to give you the 2 minutes or listen to it. I have gotten so nervous that I've voice noted you talking about somebody else to that person. But then it goes away. So I'm like, did I write to the person I was just talking about or did it actually go to Kyle? I don't know. And so sometimes I feel like I text you being like, did you get that voice note? Can you just respond?
Sometimes there is like a manic response to a voice note. I also love, my friend Daniel is like this, and Sarah Jenks Daly. They'll send like a 6-minute voice note, and at the end they'll be like, oh, this was a really long voice note.
I don't do 6 minutes.
No.
No.
At most, you can do it 90 seconds.
Yeah,
Can you break it up?
Yeah.
Like if you have a 6-minute story, just break it up. But it's my favorite at the end of listening to this long thing. They're like, wow. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Emily, what are you obsessed with this week?
Well, as you know, I don't like to do much when I'm a girl on the go, as
Mm-hmm.
you have mentioned in the past. I never learned how to curl my hair. I never learned how to do any of these things. I don't know who to blame for that, but I'm not blaming myself. I did learn how to straighten my hair. Look how straight my hair is. I straightened this. I
think
used to
you have-
straighten this.
You have really nice hair.
Well, it's probably because I have a few new things.
Great.
Well, I have 2 products that I'm obsessed with this week, and they're both so cute. I couldn't decide, and I figured they're both fall under hair care and European items. Okay, the first is this brush. It's this fancy brush called Le Bon Brosse. Brosse. How do you think you say that in French?
Don't look at me.
So they're really beautiful
Wait,
brushes.
hold it.
Olivia Rodrigo uses them. There's a store in Paris that you can go and buy them, but they have them here too. I think they sell them at Saks. I know they sell them down the street here at
Zittimers? Zittimers is the place to go in New York City.
It is like a fancy drugstore.
Like an old school, like if you were to tell me you can still put things on your tab there,
Yeah,
I'd believe
yeah.
it.
And you walk in and it's like kind of like you're at a makeup counter.
Yes.
And the women and men there are like very knowledgeable about all of the things. So here, the store was beautiful. And they have 4 different types of brushes. I think I got the number 1 brush, which is for shine.
So
For
each
depending
one has
on
a
the
different.
type of, the woman like literally looks at your hair and is like, okay, this is for you, this is for you. My sister has thicker
Oh my God, it's like
hair,
Ollivanders.
and so she got one that has different type of bristles. This one though, like literally just shines. So I will brush with a different brush because this won't get a knot out, and then I brush on top.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I love the feeling of it in my hands.
it's so chic.
It's
I will-
substantial.
I will say it's a higher price point for a brush. I've always bought brushes like at CVS for, I'm like annoyed if I have to spend $25. This is close to a $200 brush. I said close because it's not $200, but we were in Paris.
Right.
And
Well,
we kept saying, we'll have it forever.
Vivian too talks about that in her book about like sometimes buying the more expensive thing that's going to last and it'll save you money at the end of the day.
Will it though? Because I still need a brush to get my knots out because I do have knotty hair. Anyway, so I start with this.
Again, this is the what is it? Le Bon
Brosse.
Brosse. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful
You can pick your color. They have such beautiful colors.
This is a beautiful ox blood. It matches your phone case.
And they also, if you want to buy a sleeve to put it in,
Cute.
that was extra. So, see, I'm very smart with my money. So that was this. This is a high end. Then, all the way from Italy,
Buonasera.
are my favorite new clips.
Cute.
Undo hair wear. This is the smallest version. They also have, everything is numbered. Like the brush is number 1 through 4. This also is a 1. And then there's a 1.5, 2, 2.5, all the way up to 5.
Sorry, the number is
Yes,
based on the size.
The size.
Okay.
The colors
Also
are
substantial.
gorgeous. And they don't break. So there's 2 hair clips that I love. MEJ, I think they're LA based. And they have like really fun, bejeweled clips. So they might have like cherries on them, or you can get your name. And then this I find to be like a classic.
Yes.
The colors are classic.
A pop of red is unexpected pop of red theory.
Mm-hmm.
Adorable.
Can you imagine me in this outfit right now?
Yeah.
Adorable.
I love it.
But all of the influencers around the holidays, this was on their list. Undo hair wear. They don't break. They last. Italy.
I like a minimal thing to make yourself feel a little better.
I'm just a minimal girly. Okay, now let's get to your amazing in your bones obsession.
Well, if you are listening to this, go to our YouTube because my obsession is incredibly visual.
I didn't explain anything about mine.
I did.
Thank you.
This is inspired by the recent piece in Vogue by Peyton, listen to this last name, Turkeltaub. Oh my God, Emily has a mouthful of water. She's going to spit it out.
Wow. I
Pey-
read that article. I didn't see her name.
Yes, Peyton Turkletaub wrote an article about the renaissance of needlepoint. And I am a huge needlepointer. I needlepointed as a child with my grandmother, who we'd go to AC Moore or Michael's and get this little kit. My favorite one was this like moon celestial kind of thing. And I fell off of it. And then when I met my boyfriend Alden, who's a huge needlepointer, he got me back into it. And there's this huge renaissance of people, especially younger people, needlepointing now.
That's what the article was about. It's like
Yes.
young people are doing old people things.
Yes. And the article, it's kind of twofold. That one, we're looking for any sense of community, and needlepoint online has a huge community, but also they're like at your local needlepoint store, or an LNS as it's called, they often host sip and stitch night. So it's like
Yeah.
a few hours, you hang out with people, you're not on your phone, and you're chatting while you stitch, you get good ideas from people. And the other thing the article is saying is that our world is now so devoid of like tactile things because everything's on screens. And this is something that you hold in your hands and you do, and you can give it to people. It can be around your home. And for me, what I really love about it is that it keeps me off my phone when I'm watching television, and it keeps me from eating. Like, because my hands are busy doing something.
So funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
I love that you were like, it keeps me off my phone when I'm watching TV. So you're still watching TV. You're not doing it in silence. Or
no,
like
but it's
listening to
mostly when I'm
music.
like watching screeners for
Yeah. Right.
work.
Totally.
Like when I have to screen the Bravo episodes,
You're so lucky.
I know, best part of the job. You don't have to, like, I'm looking for like general themes and like who's hitting, but my job, I'm not like getting into the nuts and bolts. So I'm not really like watching like, oh my God, what's happening? It's like, I can put this on while I do this. I'm retaining it. It also helps me in my mind. But I wanted to share some of my love for needlepoint. I have some of my finished projects here.
You're so good at it.
Thank you, Emily.
And the store what's the store you go to downtown?
So it was featured in the Vogue article, West Village Knit and Needle. The owner is Kiana. She's amazing. She's also opening up a London store.
Oh, cool.
London
for all
Knit
of our
Needle.
London listeners. Oh, Daphne. I have a
Yes.
friend that lives
Oh my
there.
God, Daphne.
Check it out.
You should go. I love that store. Up here on the Upper East Side, there's Rita's, which I love. There's another needlepoint store that I don't love. I'm not going to talk about that.
But certainly mention it.
Yes, of course. There are needlepoint stores across the country, so just Google local needlepoint stores. And if you want to be a beginner, you should go in and just ask. Like, the people in the needlepoint community, except for the store you didn't mention, are incredibly nice. So they want to help you.
I think that people forget. Like, I remember when Seamless was just starting and my roommate would order Seamless and I would be like, I'm just still going to call.
Right.
And now I'm like, I would never call.
Right.
And it's like, I don't want to ask. I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to anybody, but don't be scared.
No, the team I mostly go to the West Village Knit and Needle because it's closer to me and closer to work. That team is incredible. They will help you with anything.
But they also have really fun designs. You're always sending me something that's like doesn't feel like old lady, what you would necessarily think of.
Right. So
as
in the
needle
article,
pointing.
they talk about how it like used to be very stodgy and old and just these
Floral.
canvases are kind of tacky. Not tacky, old fashioned.
Yes.
And now with people like Froopy Designs, Bad Bitch, who is my favorite designer.
Oh, I love Bad Bitch. I don't even do it, but I know Kyle does a lot of Bad Bitch.
I love Bad Bitch and I love Pop Needlepoint. Those are or Pop Needle Arts. Those are my 3 favorite needlepoint canvas designers. And I have some here. So this is called a canvas. This is Carrie Bradshaw.
Hey, girly.
This is Pop Needlepoint. And basically what you're doing, you're just coloring in with thread.
Yeah, it's like
what
is that called? When you the color by numbers?
Yes, paint by numbers.
Paint by numbers.
So this is what I mean about like
oh my God,
fun
are you doing all the
things.
girls?
Oh, these are all the Sex and the City girls.
Shut up.
And so actually this is a great question for our viewers. I don't know how I'm going to finish these. I was thinking of framing them.
Cute.
I could do stand-ups.
Okay.
Or I could do bag charms. Or ornaments. So I don't know how to finish them. They're the Sex and the City girls. Let me know what you think.
They're really cute.
Aren't they really fun?
I'm thinking about what I would tell you to do.
If you're also getting into needlepoint, I would go to La Stitcheria on Instagram. They have a great list of independent finishers. So these are people that you can send your projects to finish them. Oh, I have one more final project. This is kind of the showstopper project. It is the Polar Bar match that you can also hold
Oh, that's
matches
really
in.
cute.
It's a little box. How cute is that?
I love that. That's really cute.
If there are needle pointers out there, let's do a sip and stitch in New York. I think it's a great way to make friends, meet new people. Our listeners should follow my sister on TikTok. I think it's Casey_Jean6. She is a prolific needle pointer.
I didn't know that about her.
Yes, she does really fun projects. She's always doing like her WIP Wednesday, which means work in project Wednesday. You show off the status of things. I love needlepoint. That's my obsession. I will always be obsessed with it. But in light of the Vogue article, I really wanted to talk about it today.
Well, speaking of Casey.
Yes.
Our guest today's name is Casey.
We love Casey
And
Elsass.
we love Casey. And we are obsessed with him, constantly supporting us because he did one of our test shows.
Yes.
He is a cookbook author.
He's known as the cookbook doula because he has co-authored and ghostwritten over 20 cookbooks, which is just incredible.
We're obsessed with him. We're obsessed with his party planning
and
hosting.
Yes, so we wanted an expert here to talk about Super Bowl parties. So we're going to get into Super Bowl parties and a lot of other things.
Yeah.
We love Casey. We'll be right back. Our guest today is Casey Elsass. He's a prolific cookbook writer, having co-authored over 20 plus books. But our favorite is his latest solo work, What Can I Bring? Woo! It has been featured as one of the best cookbooks of 2025 by The New Yorker, Vogue, Real Simple, Eater, and Slate. Welcome, Casey Elsass.
Hi, thank you.
Hi.
That list sent me out of my body for a second.
I mean, it's on your website.
You're right.
Copy and paste.
Thank you for reading exactly what I wrote.
Exactly. So since your cookbook is all about what you can bring to other people's parties, perfect shareable bites, we wanted to talk to you about these big hosting weekends. This weekend is the Super Bowl.
I don't know if you know this, Kyle. I wrote a tailgating cookbook at one point in my life, but I wrote it under a pseudonym. They offered that I could put my name on it, but I was like, I don't think that's reflective of me. In any way.
But it came from you.
Yeah, but it,
Yeah.
I've never been to a football game, so it felt really wild to claim it as my own. So it's under the name Russ T. Fender.
Brilliant.
But I wish my first choice of name was Jacques Strap, but they didn't.
Amazing. That is so good. That is amazing. Wow. What was this cookbook called?
The Ultimate Tailgating Playbook, I think is what it's called.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you a football head?
Not at all.
What was the recipe in there?
It's actually weirdly that was one of the most fun projects I've worked on because I think I was actually so uninvested in it.
Yeah.
It just was fun,
Let's
whatever.
go.
And weirdly writing those head notes, I was like, where's this deep well of puns and knowledge? I think because I grew up, in the Boston area, you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
I think it was all just in there somehow.
Wow. Can you remember any specific?
There was one thing that I was really proud of, which was a Texas sheet cake, but I frosted it to look like a football field and typed the numbers and then stuck little pretzels as the goalpost.
Adorable.
And then little Hershey Kisses and the white Hershey Kisses as the two teams.
Cute.
So cute. I feel like you see a lot of savory. I don't see a lot of sweet. So that's
there's
a great
dessert chapter.
Yes. Oh.
Great.
Always.
My favorite. So I'm a Today Show girly.
Mm-hmm.
My dream is to have a podcast called Yesterday's Today, and it's a Today Show
Love
recap.
that title.
And coming soon. And my favorite time is leading up to the big game, as they have to call it, because they can't call it the Super Bowl.
Because it's not NBC's.
It changes every year.
Oh.
This year, NBC has the Super Bowl.
They networks bid on it.
Yes.
It's a big moneymaker.
Crazy.
Yes. So only that network can say the Super Bowl,
I
or they have
didn't
to
know
pay
that.
for it. But leading up
I
to
wonder how much it costs to say the Super Bowl.
it's not in our budget, let me tell you.
Wow.
But they do all of those entertaining guests, and it's my favorite. favorite thing. Like just to see what people come up with every year for like the new Super Bowl food.
Yeah.
So what would you suggest people make for a Super Bowl party?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things from this
Well,
book.
I'm trying to think because there are Super Bowl parties where people actually want to watch the game,
Yeah.
and then there are Super Bowl parties where people just want to like hang out and eat the food.
I think we're talking about the second one.
Yes.
I think
don't
we
want
all fall
any
into that
part
category.
Of that first
Yeah.
Yes.
party.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I can imagine who's there, and it's
Yeah.
bad vibes.
There's a football game
Unfortunately,
around this
it's
Beyonce
my
concert.
husband.
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, my favorite thing to bring to any party, but especially these kinds of like, we have nowhere to be, let's get rowdy, is Jello shots. I think always the right answer.
Always.
You have a Jello shot in
Yes,
your book.
3 Jello shots
Yes.
actually. Cocktail flavored Jello shots.
Aperol
so they're
spritz.
a little,
Yes, yes, yes.
you know.
The Dirty Shirley one is always a hit.
Yeah.
What's the
And,
third?
Pina coladas.
Yes. I've not made that one, but I've made the other two to great success.
Yeah.
People love them. I think Jello shots are always a great addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really fun. I
I'd
like a
also
Jello
say
shot.
dips, especially if you're like not someone that's like super confident in making things or like working your way through the kitchen. I think a dip is a really good thing because it holds up super well. So you can make it way ahead of time. You don't need like the minute you leave the door, it has to be out of the oven kind of thing. So I love those as like a good, like I'll make it a day or two ahead of time, let it sit, and then put it in a cute bowl and bring it over.
How do you feel about
A
someone
cute bowl.
bringing a
Very
cute bowl?
important.
How do you feel about someone bringing a dip but not a vehicle for the day?
No,
Oh,
jail.
what?
Absolutely not.
I think some people do. They're like, they'll have the tortilla chips, but I think every dip needs a specific.
But sometimes a
Vehicle.
tortilla
Yes.
chip is the perfect vehicle.
Yes.
Right.
So you have to bring it.
But you have
Oh,
to bring both.
1000%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mi niña, is that what?
Oh, I
Those-
love the menina
Yes, me too.
tortillas
The
a
best
lot.
tortilla chips in the
You
world.
know
I
what
can eat them
tortilla
plain.
chips? Can we talk shit?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
So chill chips that are like
Yes.
Paper thin.
Absolutely not.
No.
Get rid
No.
of them.
My husband got them
Restaurant
by accident
style,
the
we
other
call
day.
them.
What restaurant? No.
Taco
I don't want
Bell.
to go to that restaurant. I think Taco Bell probably wouldn't even do
Taco
that.
Bell has Doritos. They don't
Yeah,
even have
they know
tortilla
better.
chips.
Oh,
Yeah.
we love a Dorito.
Me
We
too.
love a
Me too.
Dorito.
Yes.
Cool Ranch?
Both.
I know.
I'm not gonna push any of them out of bed.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Even that purple bag, I don't mind.
Can I tell you a Dorito story?
Yeah.
Please.
I got appendicitis, and like this was like a long time ago, so I had to have surgery, and you can't eat or drink anything after the surgery because it's like intestinal. So when I finally got out of the hospital, I was so starving, and I like beeline to a 7-Eleven, got like a burrito, a pint of ice cream, a bag of Dorito, like a ton of stuff, went home, put my burrito in the microwave, ripped open the Doritos, had like 2 handfuls, and I was like, I'm full. It was heartbreaking.
That is so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a Dorito.
We're talking about something that's not good to do. You don't bring the vehicle for your trip. What would you say are your 2 biggest guest faux pas?
Well, I alluded to one of them. I think you are on the hook for any serving vessels that you're going to need.
We've talked about this
Yes.
before, yeah.
Not my job. You need to show up with those things, including things like tongs, or if like you need cute little special cups, like go buy those.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
expect your host to have those things.
to have little baby cups.
Right,
It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
Or like
Toothpicks.
at the
Yeah.
minimum, just check ahead of time, but like don't just show up expecting I'm gonna have the things you need in my house.
Right.
Yeah.
But also show up with your dish ready to go. Like
Right.
if I'm cooking something, that's my space and I don't have room for whatever your thing that needs to go in the oven or whatever, plan that ahead of time.
Yeah. I took your advice about bringing the vehicle. You had a party leading up to Thanksgiving,
Yep.
but I had a party to go to before that, and I brought the same dish to both.
Yeah.
So
What
when
did you bring? I don't remember.
Are you kidding?
Sorry.
I am so sorry. And that's the meanest thing you could say to Emily.
I'm so sorry. Thank you guys. This was fun.
Get out! Julia clipped that for the thumbnail.
I just have to catch my breath. I brought. Well, let me talk about my bowl. Maybe it'll bring something back.
It's only her signature dish.
It's only my signature dish, which I have talked about how you.
Which
love.
you also have you used for leftovers,
Yes,
allegedly.
yeah. So there were 2 bowls, and one
I
had
know exactly what it was. Can we take it back to I went
Nope.
to 2 parties that day and I'll pick up my line.
So
Olives and cheese marinated.
Yes.
Delicious.
With
perfect.
those cute little Italian
Yes.
cookies.
And I made
They're
pasta with it
crackers.
a couple days later.
Yes. I was like
It's all
so
back.
proud of that.
Yeah.
So I brought that to the first party, and then I was like, I have another party to go to. And it was this big table, and I basically like took my bowl and dumped it. And I was like, bye, everybody, because I had to bring the bowl to the next party.
Yeah.
So I couldn't leave it behind. And even at your house, I was like, okay, well, let's just dump
Yeah,
it in the
we put it
thing
in a
and taking my
Tupperware.
bowl home.
Yeah.
But there is something nice about leaving a bowl. We've talked about it's nice to, if you go to a party, to leave, like it's like also a gift to say like,
Oh, I
thank
like
you for
that.
having us.
Yes.
In special occasions.
In special
That's going to be
occasions.
an expensive goal to have in life.
Totally. And
Once
I
in a
did.
Marshalls.
Clearly, I'm not doing
It doesn't have
that.
to be an expensive bowl.
Yeah, that's true. And mine was too cute. I need it again for my next party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's my signature dish.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to ask you about hosting in an apartment.
Yes.
You had the party that we've now talked about
Yep.
this entire time.
What did you bring?
Such a funny joke, you guys.
That's the follow-up to what can I bring, and it's just a burn
What
book
did
of
you
your
bring?
guest.
What did you bring?
you bring?
You brought that?
That's good.
You did such a good job at utilizing your entire apartment.
Well, I think the advantage I have is I've lived in that apartment for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had a lot of time to figure out
Yeah.
how to use my space in general. But I think that was by far the most amount of people I've ever had in my apartment. It was one of those things where I sent out the party full thinking that most people would be like, oh, I'm out of town or whatever. And then everybody was in town. But then also everybody that said yes actually showed up. And I was like, ooh, okay.
Hi.
But it actually like wasn't that bad because I have a railroad apartment. So there was
Yeah.
lots of room for people to just like go back there.
Yeah.
But
Can you explain to our viewers what a railroad apartment
Oh,
is?
right. Yes. We're not all New Yorkers.
Correct.
It's the apartment runs from the back of the building to the front of the building. So every room is just in a row. The one challenge that I had to like train some people at the party was there's only one pathway to walk through the apartment. So some people were congregating here and I had to be like, so you're blocking, go on
Yeah.
the couch or go
Yeah.
over there. But knowing that probably a lot of people were going to show up, I very purposely sprinkled little snack stations all the way to
Yes.
the back of
I
the apartment.
loved that.
Can you talk about the homemade nerds?
Oh, they're not mine though.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yes.
they're not nerds, but they're nerds.
Right. There's a candy store right down the street from me, and they have like their versions of a lot of things. So they make their own like little nerd clusters, and they're so good.
You like put a bunch in my hand on the way out. And I
Yeah.
was just like
Yes.
holding them.
I don't even like nerds clusters, and those are incredible.
I
What
know,
was the
theirs are
candy store
good.
called?
It's called Eugene's.
That was
on
great.
Wilson Avenue in Bushwick.
I loved the snacks route. It made me realize I don't live in a railroad apartment, but I always just think everyone has to be in the living room,
Mm-hmm.
kitchen area, which is like this open thing. But I have a second bedroom that has a bed in it. But I was like, after going to your party, I was like, oh, people get to sit on the bed.
Yeah.
And like I could put little snacks
Yeah.
there. Like, I really
I
liked
also
that.
like spread out because I have chairs around my dining table.
Yeah.
But I push
Yeah.
the dining table against the wall. I put the chairs all over the apartment. I wanted to create little like seating.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and then the big Instagram showstopper was the bathtub was the bar,
Mhm.
Yes.
which
Which I-
actually saved a lot of stress.
Yes.
I hadn't seen that in such a long time, and I feel like a lot of Instagram posts this holiday with it. And I was like, that's a great idea too.
It
Yeah.
was so great.
Well, it's just nice to have that. Like the drink station is just over here.
And it moves people instead of getting
Yeah.
all clustered
Yes.
right in the kitchen.
Right. Because that's the one room that's not on the flight path. It's like
Right.
off the kitchen. So it's a nice way to be like, okay, you go over there.
Right.
Like people are still standing in this part.
Also, right when you come in, too.
Yeah.
You can just like
Right.
right in. Another big event coming up, Galentine's Day.
Right.
I'm sure the single men and women are going to be doing Galentine's Day parties.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the key to a good Valentine's Day party?
I think if you're going to have a Valentine's party, make everyone go to a pharmacy and get those little Valentines that we all used to hand out to each other.
Really
Adorable.
cute.
And like a little pack of like sweethearts.
Cute.
And make it like a school, like passing out your Valentine's
I
party.
like that. I always wanted the SpongeBob SquarePants. Valentine's Day.
Remember you had to get it for
Thanksgiving.
everyone in class, even like the boy you didn't like or like somebody annoying.
Well, and it
you'd
was
be like,
weird,
"Ugh."
like
Yes.
picking out like which,
Yeah.
because it would be
Yes.
like a pack of 4 different types, and then
Yes.
you'd be like,
Who
okay,
gets
these
what?
people get my favorites, but
Yes.
then who gets the stupid one?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's also the element when you got older of being a gay kid and having to give out Valentine's Day things, and you're like, oh my god, but I like the boy. I can't
Yeah.
feel a different
Right.
way about this boy, and I have to give him this thing,
Like,
but like
will
I can't.
he understand this coded message?
Yes,
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
like I just wrote Kyle on it. Like, will he know the feelings that went into writing Kyle on this SpongeBob SquarePants Valentine's Day card?
I'd like to talk about your travels.
Oh, sure.
You've been all over the place.
Yeah.
You love Paris.
I do love
You
Paris.
I told Kyle you would tell us your favorite Paris restaurant. You told me and I didn't go. I went to the one next door.
You
So-
went to Septime.
Yes, I went to
Yeah.
Septime, which was delicious.
Very good too.
Very special.
Yes.
My mom
They're the
loved it.
same owners. You know that? Yeah.
Yes, I did learn that. And so that's why I was like, he'll be okay that I'm still going to Septime and I didn't
Yes.
switch.
Yeah.
What is your favorite restaurant in Paris?
Oh, it's called Clamato.
Okay.
And so it's
What
also
must you order?
Well, the menu shifts all the time.
Okay.
It's all seafood focused. So there's lots of really good things. Usually they have a maple tart for dessert, which is
Yum.
incredible. But I've done like stints where I've like done apartment swaps with friends. So I've like lived in Paris for like a month at a time or 6 weeks at a time. And one time when I was there, the trip where I discovered Clamato, I ended up going back so many times so I could try everything on the menu.
Wow.
And then like my second to last day, I went back and I told this like server I'd seen a bunch, like, oh, I'm going back to New York tomorrow. And so they brought out the whole menu for me. They were like, here are all your favorite things, and like gave me all this
chills.
free stuff.
I
I have
know.
chills.
It was so sweet.
Oh my
I loved
god.
it.
So nice.
Uncharacteristic for the French.
You know what? French people are nice. I think
I
that's
think
a
so,
huge
too.
misconception.
My grandmother was French Canadian and she was not nice.
I didn't say French.
Yeah. No one said French Canadian.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I think with French people, if you make the minimum effort to just meet them where they are,
Yes.
Yeah.
they love you immediately.
That's true. We'd be remiss if we did not talk about our test
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
episode where you
Okay.
talked about your obsession, which is
Yeah.
Which was.
Is always,
Yes.
forever will be,
You're forever.
the interview between Ellen DeGeneres and Dakota Johnson.
it's so good.
Yeah, I think just like one of the most special moments of visual media that's ever going to exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how often do you watch it?
Like, I'll say monthly, but it's probably more than that.
Wow.
Whenever I need a serotonin boost,
Yes.
it's my go-to
Feeling-
thing.
Yeah.
It is what a moment. It really was.
I
Well,
know.
and something really special, because I've spent so much time with that material. But when we talked about it, Kyle, you added a new level of scholarship, because the whole conflict is Ellen was invited to Dakota's birthday.
Yes.
But she had that thing.
Yep.
And you told me what that thing was.
That thing was when she was photographed with George W. Bush.
Which is so
out of game of some
insane.
sort.
Yes.
Yep.
Like the layers of that
I know.
are incredible.
It needs to be like studied in schools.
Yeah.
Just like what a
In your TV class.
no, like it could be a whole course.
Oh, okay.
Just that moment. I mean, it involves like the downfall of Ellen.
yeah.
It was
Dakota
the beginning.
Johnson
Yeah,
being
for
like,
sure.
I think
the rise
like,
of Dakota.
I think
It was,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
it changed her perception in a really big way.
Mhm.
Because she
Yes.
was like some dumb girl from the 50 Shades movies.
yeah.
And then the minute she said ask anyone,
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah. Don't mess with her. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, now you have to come up with a new obsession.
yeah.
Yes.
Before we go to break, will you give us one word? I know you were debating what it was going to
Yes.
be. But
Well, I wasted my favorite thing on that.
I know.
Not wasted.
Yeah.
I gifted my favorite thing
Yeah.
to
We
your
really
pilot
appreciate
episode.
that.
Yep.
So I waffled a lot on a couple different ones, but I think I'm going to commit to the one that has been the obsession for the longest amount of time.
okay, so give us one word to tease it.
The word I'm going to use is roadkill.
Oh.
God. Oh my- I have no idea.
This
where
is-
this is
You're going to
going.
know exactly
This is
what I mean.
Rusty, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Who wrote that cookbook. Oh boy. We'll be right back.
You're going to be shocked, but you'll know exactly what
Okay.
it is.
Oh, I'm excited. Welcome back. All right, Casey. Roadkill. Tell us what you're
What
currently obsessing
Is
over.
it?
It's something that entered my life a long time ago, and has been a consistent obsession, but my relationship to it has morphed over time.
Okay.
And I understand it differently. So Roadkill is Sex in the City.
Fashion Roadkill.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yes. Let's talk about it.
Old enough that I moved to New York when Sex in the City was still on the air. And so I got to see the evolution of like what that meant to not just women, but all of Manhattan.
Yep.
Like the
Yeah.
wake of that show. And then like, well, I am going to set a boundary. We are going to stop at season 6.
Great.
For my own sanity, I don't want to talk about things that happened after that.
Great.
Is that Paris?
No, yeah,
Yeah, the finale of the show.
the show.
But we're not going to
Oh,
We're not talking
it
film.
ends
The
after 6. I
movies.
thought there was one more season. Sorry.
No. Yes.
6A and 6B.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. The end.
Yes, that's the end.
Right. Truly
For
the
sure.
end. But I had a roommate. My roommate Lulu was obsessed with the show. She taught me everything I know about it, and she really taught me everything about that show. And so in our apartment, it was me, her, and my boyfriend at the time, Ben. Ben really wanted a box set. So I went to Chinatown and bought a bootleg that was called The Complete Entirely Series.
Oh my God.
Oh my
But
God.
the DVDs worked.
Great.
And so we would all sit on our couch together and watch Sex in the City
DVDs.
over and over and over and
God.
over. And so I unfortunately know every detail about that show, and I reference it so much that anytime I get in a relationship with someone, I insist that we have to watch it together because I'm going to talk
From tip to
about
tail?
it. Yeah.
Great.
Do a rewatch, our responses to it, how we see it as a couple.
Yep.
But because I reference it so much, I need them to be fresh in their minds of everything that happens.
I have 2 questions. You said that your relationship with it has changed.
Yeah.
How has it changed?
I mean, my view of Carrie has really evolved over time.
Yeah.
She is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like now I sort of see it as like a hostage situation. I'm like, why are you friends with this person?
God.
Right.
But like back then I was like, she's cool.
Totally.
She's so
Glamour.
chic.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now I'm like, she's a psychopath. Get away from her.
They all kind of are.
Yes. The one person I will No, actually I would defend all of them except Carrie. But I think my biggest shift in growing up and watching this show as an older, because now I've like aged to the age they are when the show ends, I think.
Yep.
I think the show is actually about Miranda. That is my thesis statement. Because when the show starts,
So you're going to say New York City.
yeah, the 5th character.
Yeah. The 5th lady. Well, Emily's sister is the 3rd host of this podcast. I call her the 5th lady. She just is always talked about. Yeah.
But when the show starts, Miranda is the most pessimistic about love
Yes.
of all of them. And when the show ends, she's giving Steve's mom a sponge bath.
Yes.
If that's not love, that is growth.
Yes.
Right.
So I think the
That's
show
true.
is about Amanda's journey to finding love.
I love that. I do love
Miranda.
What did I say?
Amanda.
Did
And I
you?
was like, yes.
What if you thought it was Amanda this whole time?
It's not?
Amanda Hobbs. It's Amanda Hobbs. That would be your drag queen name.
I love that.
Speaking of drag queens, I recently went to a show by Miss Woman the Woman at Come On Everybody, and
Yeah.
she lip synced the entire episode of Sex and the City.
What episode?
Season 1, episode 11.
Yeah.
The one, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one where Carrie farts in front of Big.
Oh, I love that
She-
episode.
It's so good. Well, that's the one where they watch the couple having sex from across
Yes,
the
yeah.
alley or
Yeah.
the street and turn, tilt their heads. Yeah. Miss Woman the Woman, it was so amazing. If you're in New York, you have to go see this show.
I love that so much.
I guess the question that's looming over all of this,
Mhm.
who do you relate to the most?
Yeah, who are you?
Magda.
Girl, what girl
Magda.
are
I'm
Yeah,
Magda.
girl, what girl are you? You're a Magda.
I feel the most Magda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that a lot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
you? When
I
was the
think
last
that's-
time you watched? Because you watched
Well,
recently.
my 31st birthday party was Sex and the City themed.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cute. You still have the napkins that say?
I'm sorry, I can't. Don't hate me. Which
Beautiful.
earlier in the show, I talked about my love of needlepoint. And this is one of my favorite projects that I made.
It's so beautiful.
This is the best piece of pop culture ephemera I think we have. The Post-it.
Yeah.
Like, it is so famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite boyfriend on the show?
I mean, I do love Steve a lot.
I love Steve.
Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. There's like a faction of people that think Steve's horrible and he's this man-child. And it is true, but he does show a lot
Most
of
men
growth.
are, so it's fine.
And I love their evolution of their love story. I think that's a really beautiful part of the show. But of Carrie's boyfriends, this is a very deep cut because it's all the way back in season 1, season 2, season 1 or 2. There's an episode called The Freak Show, and she's dating this guy named Ben, and he goes off to play soccer, and she like rips through his apartment.
Yes.
He's so hot.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, there are some guys in those early seasons that are so 1990s hot.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Bobby Cannavale has never looked better than he does in the show
Yeah.
with the funky tasting spunk.
So gross.
Final thoughts on Sex and the City.
Yeah.
I have 2 things that I really
Please.
like, especially obsessed with about the show.
Yes.
One is Lexi Featherstone,
Of course.
the Splat episode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, on my 31st birthday matchbooks,
Mhm.
I wrote, "Whatever happened to fun? No one has fun anymore."
It's the best. Yeah, and the longer I'm in New York, the more I get Lexi.
Yes.
Totally understand.
Yes.
When did everyone stop smoking?
Yes.
But the other thing that I obsess about all the time is also season 6 is the trapeze episode. Do you remember this one?
Well, I don't know
Of
if
course.
I do.
She gets Vogue sends her out to go to Chelsea Piers
Oh,
and like do
yes.
the trapeze,
Yep.
and the whole metaphor is like she can't let go, she
Mm-hmm.
can't trust, blah blah blah. The thing about that episode that I am never going to understand is I think another great thing about the show is like the musical landscape of the show is
Yes.
so good. There's so much great like
You got the love.
yeah, like
You got the love.
a very specific, like you hear what they grew up with as music,
Yes.
and like what their references for music would be, plus a lot of like great New Yorkie jazz that is
Yeah.
such the background of the city.
Yeah.
The musical outro for that episode is Michelle Branch's Breathe,
Yes.
which is such a left turn from everything else they have carefully set up in the show, and it's so psycho.
Wow.
I
It just
wonder
cuts in
why.
at "If I Just Breathe."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's so weird. It feels like an
Yeah.
episode of The Hills dropped into
Yes.
Sex and the
God.
City.
Oh, that is so interesting.
It's
On my next
crazy.
rewatch, which will start tonight, I'm
Yeah.
going to really clock those music cues.
Yeah. It's like Whiplash. It's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Do you have a hyperfixation when it comes to the show? I have one.
No, I don't have a hyperfixation with it.
I have the CGI leaf that falls.
Very good.
Yes.
Very
when
good.
they're transitioning into fall.
Yep.
It's so bizarre.
It's so weird.
So weird. Or when she flies away.
I was about to say that one.
so
yes.
weird.
I don't remember that at all.
It's
in
so
the in the
strange.
first 2 seasons when they were like experimenting with it being like kind of fantastical. At one point, she like breathes and flies away.
She like goes like this.
Yeah,
And, like
it's
floats.
so
up.
weird. It's so bizarre. All right, we're running out of time, so we want to play a lightning
Oh,
round
yes.
to get your takes on some hot topics. As you may remember, simply tell us if you're obsessed or over it.
Okay.
3, 2,
Am I starting?
yes,
Okay.
1, go.
Leaving the house with wet hair.
Over it.
Celebrity chef catchphrases. Bam.
Over it.
Snoozing your alarm.
Over it.
Nuts
It
and
messes up
brown.
my REM cycle.
Nuts and brownies.
Oh, obsessed.
Harry Styles making his comeback.
Over it.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Obsessed.
Egg salad.
Obsessed.
Smut.
Obsessed.
Sitting is the new smoking.
I don't know what that means, but obsessed.
Adult sleepovers.
Obsessed.
Oh, we have one more question.
3, 2, 1.
Are you obsessed with us?
I am.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much to our guest, Casey Elsass. and our-
Everyone go by What Can I Bring?
It is available now.
Just, never mind.
What? Just don't bring olives.
Just never mind.
I just want to remind people that no matter what you bring, people might forget.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Are you obsessed with us? Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
Sure, I saw some red flags. Divorced, French and almost uncomfortably handsome. But I felt like I was floating on air.